All right, today we're trying the Straight Flex Perma patch. This is supposed to be a multi-purpose drywall patch for holes, and you can also use it around outlet boxes. If you have outlet boxes that didn't get taped up or you have damage around the outlet box, you can also use this. So saw this at Lowe's walking down the aisle, and I picked it up just to try it out here. We could have fixed this because we were doing drywall in here anyways, but wanted to try this out for you guys, so we're gonna give it a shot here. We had a door that didn't have a door stop and it was just going through the drywall. So let's go ahead, open it up and get into it, see how easy it is to use and if it looks good when we're done. All right, we started by gathering all the material and tools that we were gonna use, starting with the Straight Flex Perma patch, a 6-inch drywall knife, a 12-inch drywall knife, and a joint compound tray, a rag, some gloves, and USG plus 3. All right, don't have any scissors on hand, so we're just gonna use a utility blade. Gonna fold it right down the middle. Probably better with scissors. Couldn't find any right now. I don't see any around here. All right, yeah, so this was probably better done with scissors, but all I had on site was a utility knife. Let's do this. The fabric is pretty thick. It feels kind of like cardboard. All right, yeah, so pretty thick. Probably want some scissors. But we've got our piece here. All right, just regular mud. I'm not using hot mud, regular. So it says to apply some to the back of the paper. So we're gonna and then just apply it on the wall. So you can see it did go through the little holes, and then it says to smooth it out. All right, and then it says to put a light coat over it, so you can see. So it is a little bit, the edges are a little bit raised. You're gonna have to feather it out, but I'm gonna put a light coat on here. All right, yeah, so when you're putting the mud, you always have to go bigger than the actual repair area, so you're always gonna make it look bigger, and spread it out, fan it out on the edges. Try to leave it as smooth as possible, but you can always go back and sand once it's done. So not too much pressure to leave it perfect. And then I just used a 12-inch to smooth it out and kind of put the pressure on the edges to get rid of the edges.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
All right, there it is. We're gonna let it dry. Light coat, you can still kind of see the paper, but we're gonna let it dry, and once it's done, then we'll do a light sand and we'll do a finish coat on it. But it looks good. Normally when you just try to put paper over a hole like this, it bubbles up or it starts to poke out. So just probably because it's a thicker material, it's holding it well. So we need to put something here so that nobody opens the door and hits it. So let me grab something. All right, so we'll come back once this is dry and check it out.
5 hours later.
Yeah, so we let that dry and came back and did a second coat on it. This is just what the 12-inch, and like I said, we're spreading it out, making it bigger than the actual little repair, and that's just to fan out the edges and make it blend with the existing wall. So I always like to put the mud on there first, cover the whole area, and then go back with my drywall knife and smooth it out. Make sure you clean the drywall knife in between every stroke.
5 hours later.
Yeah, and once that completely dried, we came back and sanded it with a little sanding sponge, a fine grit, and it looks like the rest of the wall now. So this was all done in a day. And then we're good after it dried and sanded. And right here we're just putting pressure to make sure that it's solid. This is the area where the hole was at. But yeah, it came out great. This is the Straight Flex Perma patch. I liked it. It was like $8 for 2 of them. You can get 2 or more repairs out of it. Fix holes around outlet boxes and around light fixture boxes that have any damage.